Welcome back to my YouTube channel, friends. Now, today's video, I'm going to be talking about body recomp and what it actually is, and why I've decided to do this over a 12-week period. If you're new to the channel, my name is Verona. I'm a qualified nutrition coach and I focus on helping women, especially those women who don't have time to cook healthy or think you don't have time to cook healthy. I help you make meal planning so much easier because there's so much misinformation when it comes to nutrition. We don't know who we gotta believe. So I help you make it make sense. And sometimes meal planning is going to be boring. Sometimes it is going to be consistently eating fruits and vegetables even when you don't want it. If your goal is ultimately health, be around longer for your children, be around longer for your family, what is a couple of days of eating salads or vegetables compared to the lifelong benefits that those who you are caring for are going to get an extra day, 2, 3, 4, even 5 years longer because of the decisions that you're making with your health today? A little bit of light here. So I'm thinking about body recomp. What is it and what does it even mean? So body recomp, the word recomp is short for recomposition, burning fat and building muscles simultaneously. Now, before everybody get a little bit excited, it's not everybody that can do a body recomp. There are 3 categories of people that can do a body recomp. First person is if you're untrained or the detrained. So if you're new to fitness, if you're a fitness newbie, you absolutely can do a body recomp, which is burning fat and building muscle. Now, it's not as simple as, oh, I just need to burn fat and I'm going to build muscle. It's not as simple as that. There are other nuances: sleep, stress, quality of your food, your gut health, etc., that play into getting results. Second person is somebody who has stopped training for a number of years or months or injured. And the third person is somebody who has a lot of body fat to lose. And I happen to fall into 2 of those categories. You might know if you're following me on the podcast. Shameless plug right here. If you're not listening to the podcast, head over to where you can listen to a podcast and tune into every Monday and Wednesday. Now, day one, I'm recording this video, so I may put in some clips of the food that I have eaten today, my breakfast, my lunch, and my dinner. And when it comes to the normal body recomp, you might be somebody who's used to going into a diet cut or basically a diet phase. And that is what a lot of people teach. You go into a diet phase, you cut out certain foods for a period of time, then you go into your bulking phase, or then you just do a body recomp. If you don't fall into those 3 categories, can you still burn fat and lose muscle? Absolutely. And that's where some people may recommend you do a diet cut first by being in a calorie deficit, then you focus on eating in a calorie surplus, and then lifting heavy, progressive overload. I'm not doing a diet cut. I absolutely refuse to go on a diet. Yes, you need to be in a calorie deficit to lose weight. I don't have to follow a diet protocol to be in a calorie deficit. I just physically need to be taking in less energy than my body burns. Even if it's not in one day, it's over a period of 7 days. Depends on you, depends on other things as well. But that is some of the protocols that I would go through if I was putting some of my clients on a calorie deficit. For me, I'm not restricting any foods. I'm not cutting anything out. I'm still just focusing on nutrition and health, my sleep and my stress. Those are natural ways to reduce your portion sizes without having to think about, oh my gosh, I'm on a diet. What can I eat? What can't I eat? I've been there. I've done that. I've graduated. I don't need to do that restrictive method. And when it comes to losing weight, we have to find a way that works for us and that we can consistently do without feeling stressed about food all the dang time. And in terms of fitness-wise and nutrition, I'll still be doing strength training with a mixture of cardio. I'll be focusing on strength training to build my pop booty gains because of the GTPS. All that they said to me when they did the scan is weak glutes. And I'm like, all I need to do is build my pop booty gains. If you're somebody who wants to do a body recomp and you do want to do the diet phase, you do want to track macros, then I recommend that you speak to a nutrition coach. So as part of this 12 weeks, follow along if you want to, but as part of this 12 weeks, I am not going to be on any form of diet. A calorie deficit isn't a diet, consuming less energy than your body burns. That could be completely diet-based, or it can be focused on a mixture of diet and your fitness levels. It's nothing to do with eat less, move more. We're not subscribing to that. If you're somebody who's believed that like I did for a number of years, that ain't it, ma. Told you some lies, okay? Really about finding a way of nutrition and a balance of fitness that works for you. Personally, I'm going to be working out in the mornings at 5 a.m. If you saw my 5 a.m. routine, you saw real life time required. There's no special thing if you work out in the morning, if you do in the evening. It's really personally based down to you and what your goals are and what you're trying to achieve and the time that you have. Do you have to do 4 hours in the gym and hop around and bounce around like a bunny? Strength training going to make you bulky? Absolutely not, if that isn't your goal. One of the things that I just want to encourage somebody today is do what works for you. Now, I was a guest on a podcast episode today, and I was talking about decluttering, talking to a group of mums who are focused on decluttering. And when we declutter, when was the last time you guys decluttered? Ooh, I moved into this new apartment, and oh my goodness, the amount of stuff I had to get rid of. And sometimes, isn't it funny, where we're like, yeah, I'm going to wear that. You know, you ain't going to wear it. To somebody who is going to wear it, throw it in the bin, redonate it, or do something with it, but do not bring it back into your closet, because you know if you haven't worn it in the last 3 months, you're not going to wear it. Don't blame it on summer. Don't blame it on, I'm going to lose my weight, girl. Please, you can buy yourself another LBD, little black dress, once you've lost the weight. Declutter it. When we're getting into this position and this mindset of decluttering physically, we also should get into the mindset of decluttering in terms of nutrition. Some of the things that we eat, some of the ways that we eat, some of the foods that we eat. And I've got a snack cupboard too, Don't play with me. I got myself a snack cupboard. There are some snacks that I like, some chocolate, some sweets. But the difference is I don't sit and eat myself silly. I know I can. Let's be real. I know I can. I can eat the whole packet right now. I can open the packet and sit with you and be like, yeah, so But when you're decluttering, you physically get rid of things that you don't need anymore, or get rid of things that are not serving you or they don't fit. You no longer have a purpose for them. So when it comes to me for this 12 weeks, I wanted to focus on putting something, not because I hadn't been doing it. I just wanted to focus on something to build. Now I've got a goal, which is the GTPS. For me, the only way that you can cure this is by cortisoid injection, which isn't long lasting, and also they said because I've got weak glutes. Okay, we're going to fix that today. So I can create my own pop booty gain program. And I do my own program in the gym. I still have to work around the limitations because it's still tight and it's, I can't overexert it. Any overexertion causes pain. Then I have to recover, which is why I have not been consistent in a routine because of pain. I've been trying to do this since 2022. Now I finally know what the issue is. And the fix is pop booty gains. I never thought that. So I've still got some fat to lose. If you could take your fat and you can put it on your pop booty gains, I'd have no more pain. I mean, job done. But I can't do that. We cannot decide where we want to take fat from and put it into another place. What we can do is focus on our nutrition, and we can declutter our minds. So some of us are stuck in self-sabotage. You can't do this. We're never going to stick to a diet. And some of that self-sabotage isn't just in your head. It's in your bed. Some of you have got self-sabotage speaking to you in the form of your partner right next to you. You're building a routine. You're building a sustainable routine and a pattern of consistency. We've all got some consistent habits that we have, whether they're good or bad habits. The more we do it, the more we become consistent in it, whether it's good or beneficial for us. That is day 1 of my body recomp. We are at the end of July, and I said, you know what? If I don't do this now, I ain't going to do it at all. I planned what my nutrition is going to look like, or the varying foods that I'm going to eat, and then I've planned my fitness. So I'm going to get granular in terms of what I'm going to do on what days, and just rotate my workout for 4 to 6 weeks. That's the first phase, the second phase, and then the first phase. To happen through your behavior, as opposed to you naming you're not going to do this, you're not going to do that, you're not going to do this. If that hasn't worked for you successfully, try the behavior approach instead. I will leave a link in the description box below where you can download some of the recipes that I will be making throughout this first phase of changing the game, my body, as I go to build pop booty gains, heal from this GTPS, which if you're somebody who is a physiotherapist, you know that this is no joke. And the thing is, once I get the injection, I thought that it's going to just go just like that. I mean, no, boo-boo, it don't work like that. You're still going to have your pain. I'm like, what you mean? They say you're going to still have pain, boo-boo. You're going to have to pray and to build yourself some pop booty gains. Who told me to call it pop booty gains? It just kind of stuck. Anyway, I'm rambling, so I'm going to sip my tea for real, and I'm going to edit this video, and I'm going to see you in the next one.